Hi, my name is LaTashia Martin of LaTashiaMartin.com. I am a person who helps you learn how to navigate your career without compromising your faith, your family, or your finances. So this year, I'm doing something new. I'm actually participating in this idea called Vlogmas. You might be saying, Vlogmas? What is that? Well, Vlogmas is 31 days. You will receive a video from me if you subscribe and click on the bell to get an alert anytime the video is posted so that you can learn some tips on how you can navigate your career without compromising your faith, family, or finances. But what I realized, in order for you to get true value out of this, I'm going to actually walk you through an experience for the next 31 days where you have the opportunity to do what? Get naked with God. So you might be saying, what in the world does God have to do with my career? Or maybe God has something to do with your career, but you simply have not been listening. Now, what I know for sure is that there have been 4 major shifts in my career. The first one was I had a job as an engineer where I got paid well, but I did not like the work. And so if you were to ask me back in 2002, when I walked away from that job, saying I was going to start a business, did I hear the voice of God? I would have told you yes. Later on, I realized, no. That was LaTashia listening to LaTashia. And so how do I know? I know that because when I walked away from that job, I really didn't have a plan other than saying, why wouldn't someone hire me? So I went into business for myself. I planned on re-engineering myself by going back into graduate school and then saying, you know what? No longer do I want to do engineering. I want to move over to the space of training and development. And so for 6.5 years, I spent countless hours learning as much as I could, but it was a hustle. I spent more time trying to figure out how to make a business work than to do the thing that I love, which I thought I was going to do, which was working with people to coach them on how to navigate their careers. So what I had to do, I had to go back into corporate America. This was the first time that I went back into corporate America and I learned a strategy that changed my entire life. And that strategy began with this concept of getting naked with God. Through the process of getting naked with God, I no longer was just doing things. I was truly being authentic and doing the things that I believed I was called to do. Now, how do I know it was different this time? I know it was different because within 5 years, I tripled my income and I was actually able to pick back up that side hustle and coach people on the side while I still did work that I loved doing during the day. I thought, this is it. I'm here. I made it. I finally have a job that pays me well. I get to do my passion on the side. I am work-life balance is there. Everything was great until the fall of 2014 when God said, now give it all back to me. And I was like, no, I don't want to. I really don't. And what I realized was, as I hired professionals to help me walk through that, after much prayer, I finally said, God, my yes is on the table. And in March 15th, 2015 is when I began and I launched this business that I'm in right now, where I am an organizational development coach and consultant, where I do 2 different things. I help individuals navigate their careers without sacrificing their family, faith, or their finances, meaning understanding their values, as well as I have the privilege to work with business leaders that are growing their business to find the right talent to help them do the things that they need to accomplish. So now why are we here? And what are you going to learn? And why would you want to stay tuned? This year, I wanted to do something different when it came to this whole idea of Vlogmas. I've never done it before. I said, why not? And so what I wanted to do for each of you was to give you an opportunity for the next 31 days to receive videos and to have an opportunity to walk with me through the process of getting naked with God. If you're interested in this process, I would encourage you to go ahead and subscribe and make sure that you get the alert anytime that a new video is uploaded, and you too will have the opportunity to walk through this process. Now, you still might be saying, well, there's no proof that what you're saying works. Well, I know that it does, because just like I told you when I re-entered the workforce and I tripled my income in 5 years, but in doing the stuff that I love and getting paid well, I wasn't compromising my value. I use those same strategies, those same tools, and that began also with getting naked with God to launch my business. And I want to tell you that my business, it exploded. It was what I believe to say, it was exceedingly and abundantly more than I could have ever imagined. And so now I want to give each of you the opportunity, like I've done with all my clients that I've worked with in the past, to have an opportunity to go through this experience too. So if you want to join me on Vlogmas, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And then also make sure you click on the link so that you can get access to not just the YouTube videos, but a private Facebook group that will give you an opportunity to not just hear from me, but to also engage with this community of people who have made a decision to get naked with God. Now, included inside of it is a 21-day challenge. Included in the Get Naked with God book, there is a 21-day challenge. Now, inside of this challenge, it is going to stretch you. It is going to pull you. There's going to be things that you need to do that are so uncomfortable, and that is okay, because the idea of true transformation is not always a simple process. But I promise you, if you join us on this journey, we know that we are better together. And I am excited about what will happen through you through this transformation. And I'm excited to bring you into the community of Get Naked with Godders. They're no longer just reacting and doing stuff. They're now being their authentic selves of who God created them to be. So thank you for joining, and I can't wait to see you on the other side.